Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Vintage Improv Festival. We are so excited to have you here with us tonight and for this incredible weekend. The Vintage Improv Festival is the only festival in the world dedicated to improvisers who are in the best parts of their lives, improvisers who are 50 and over, and we are delighted to have so many amazingly talented improvisers from all over the world joining us this weekend. Tonight's show features two amazing duos. So we'll have two acts. Each will run about 25 minutes to a half hour each. Our first group is actually going to be taking suggestions from you, the audience. Normally, if we were in a theater, I would be warming you up. But since this is over Zoom, I'll just ask that you warm up your fingers because they will be getting those suggestions via the Q&A feature here in our webinar. So when they ask for those suggestions, get to typing as quickly and furiously as possible. The first group that is going to be joining us tonight is called Ephemeral Archivists. They're from the San Francisco Bay Area, and they're going to be doing a form that is inspired by random photographs. They'll use those to create moments in time that are sometimes comedic, sometimes dramatic, and are sure to never be seen again. Please help me welcome to the Vintage Improv Festival, Ephemeral Archivists.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Yay! Hi.
Hey, everybody out there watching, let's give some love to Deana for hosting us.
Woo!
Yes. My name is Diana Brown, and with me is the ever fabulous
Yael Schy.
Yay! This is our very first performance as a duo. We've admired one another's work in the past and have not ever had the chance to play together. We've been rehearsing for you, and now we're going to get started. So we need from you some numbers. I need a number between 1 and 10. So if you would put a number in the chat between 1 and 10, you're going to do that now. Thank you so much. I'm going to take the first one I saw.
And while you're doing that, let me just explain that we have collected random photographs in two groups, places and people. And we don't know which ones we're going to use. Those are going to be our inspiration for our story, but you, the audience, are going to help us by giving numbers. I see we've got a place, we've got a forest.
This
Great.
Is number 6, thanks to Geraldine Carolyn for the suggestion.
Yay, Geraldine. And now I need a number between 11 and 20. Let's see, what are we getting here? 11 and 20, I'm waiting. Ooh, I saw number 18 from Mike Telkovsky, awesome. So I am going to get number 18 going here. And while I'm doing that, Diana, tell them a little bit more about what we're doing here.
So I have this wonderful background. This will be the location for all of our scenes. And Yael is pulling up an image, and this will be a person that will inspire the work. They may or may not appear in the scenes. So without further ado, Yael's gonna switch her background to match mine, and we're gonna get started with our show. Once again, thank you for joining us at the Vintage Improv Fest.
So make sure you see this person because she's about to go away.
Ooh, yes, indeed. All right, thank you. Great, here we are, in the middle of nowhere. And my husband wants to build a home here, far away from everyone else. Lord, how's a girl to survive? You know, London is my climate. London is where I normally have a good time. We're in the middle of Devonshire. Gregor! Oh, Gregor.
Yes, my lady.
You can stop with the milady. We both know my title is not properly earned.
Well,
There's
my
no
lady, that's what I like about you. You're a bit on the, shall we say, body side.
Gregor, if you don't lose the hat, I might lose my desire. It reminds me far too much of Lord Monduke.
Oh, my lady, not Lord Monduke.
You took me out of the music hall and you promised me a life of luxury. And now you bring me here, where I'm supposed to what? Talk to the trees? All this talent and beauty wasted on bark and squirrels.
Oh, my lady, you are not wasted on anything, for lo, you are like sunshine itself.
Well, that's true. I am like the sun, and I come up in the morning ready to go, don't I?
You do, my lady, you do. And it doesn't even matter that you are not of the station of a lady, because I find that intriguing.
You do, don't you, you randy rascal? You like the idea that I'm not what I ought to be. And you're getting one on over on the House of Lords. They all think you got yourself a nice piece of toddy, don't they?
Well, as long as you don't talk too much in the company of the lords and ladies, they will not know your station, my dear. Your asset is your beauty. Just remember that.
Oh, I see. When I get down to who I really am and talk from where I come from, you don't like that, do you? You don't like when me bit of truth starts to come out. You get a little discouraged when the truth is you drug me out of the gutter.
I don't want people to know that. Why would I want people to know that, my lady? I was desperate ever since Lady Frances left me.
You promised never to mention her name, Lady Frances. Lady Frances didn't love you, and if she had loved you, you wouldn't be consulting with the likes of me now, would you?
Well, Edith, I have to deal with what I can get, don't I?
Fine. You're gonna build me a nice house here, and I'll put my airs and graces back on. But I want my own wing, and if I decide I don't want to be around you, that's the way it's gonna be, isn't it?
That's the way it's going to be.
I think I'm gonna go find a nice tree to stake my claim on, and by that, I'll let you figure out what I mean.
Oh, women.
I'm unsure what over there is about. Rodney?
Yeah.
Rodney,
Yeah.
we be poachers here.
Yeah.
Get food for the family. We gotta do it.
I want to find me a rabbit.
Oh, a nice plump one.
Yeah, nice plump one. Oh, yeah.
I ain't tasted meat in I don't know when. It's been half a year. We used to hunt here until
Yeah.
what's his due took it over for his bit of stuff.
It ain't right. It ain't right. No one can own the forest. It belongs to the people.
It should. It should belong to the people. Am I hearing something?
Ow. What you hearing?
Probably in my head, but I'm nervous. Now that this land is owned by a lord, we get caught.
I heard he has a lady, and she's not really a lady, if you know what I mean.
She's a bit of stuff, isn't she? A bit of music hall philandering. That's what she is.
Yeah.
I can't judge. I come from the same kind of stock, don't I, as do you?
Of course. Well, we come from good stock. What's wrong with peasant stock?
Well, peasants, if it weren't for peasants,
Right.
it would fall down, wouldn't it? We do
Right. It would tend the fields for the lords and ladies if there weren't peasants like us.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you something. I'll tell you true. There's unrest throughout the countryside.
Really? When? Where?
You're always too busy to go to the pub and hear the real news.
Oh, tell me.
Well,
Tell me, Byron.
Peter's thinking, as soon as they start to build on this land, as soon as they start to clear the trees, I love the trees, as soon as they start to clear them, They're going to come in and they're going to destroy their equipment. They're going to burn things. They're going to start trouble. And you know that means they'll round up all the able-bodied men and conscript us. We're either going to go to the war or we're going in shackles to the tower.
Byron, what will happen to you and me? You and me, we're the closest of friends. What will happen to us? We'll lose our force, we'll lose each other.
That's the point. We might lose it. So we're either going to have to talk Peter into some sense, or we're going to have to appeal to the Lord and see if we can make him, I don't know, give recompense to all of us. Give us an area to hunt in. Give us a license to hunt.
Recompense? You mean some quid?
Well, at least the opportunity to earn some quid.
Right.
But I heard tell he's going to bring his own staff, from the lowest of the low to the highest of the high, from the butler to the mucking out the stalls. I could muck a stall.
Oh, I don't want to lose the force. I don't want to lose the hunting. What shall we do?
Right now, I just want to ask you a personal question.
Oh, all right then. Go ahead.
How long? How long do you think it was going to be before I realized that you and my wife were having it off?
Oh.
I know. You call yourself a friend. You dare come out here in the woods with me to hunt and act like you've got my back, when in reality, you've got something of mine, but it's not my back.
Oh, Byron, you weren't supposed to find that out.
Well, I did, didn't I? She wrote it in her special book, her diary of special moments, which up until now have only been about me. Huh? You've nothing more to say then?
No. Obviously, she prefers me if she spends her time with me.
But we were friends.
Were friends. That's the word. Were friends.
And do me the service of telling me why. Why you would cuckold a man you called almost brother. Why?
Don't know. It's just there, Deana. She's so delectable. Sorry, Byron.
She is delectable. I'll admit it. She's a luscious, lovely woman. But the truth is, if she betrayed me, she'll betray you.
Well, we'll see about that. Perhaps the lady has good taste. Perhaps she's tired of you.
Oh, so cruel a friend who turns their back. So cruel a friend who cuts with words that can never be healed. So cruel a friend.
So cruel a friend. I like the sound of that, because I don't care.
You know what?
What?
I'm going to take the lantern and I'm going to leave. And you can stay here. And yes, the sun shines on you now, but soon dark it will become, and alone you will be in the woods. And then we shall see who was right and who misses their friend.
Go on with you then.
Off I go. Off I go.
Oh, it's chilly here. I wonder where Byron is. Oh, I have to tell him. I have to tell him that I love Rodney. Oh, dear.
Oh, ever so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you in your reverie.
Oh,
Millicent, yeah, town gossip.
Oh, Millicent. I'm in a quandary.
Are you now? Well, I'd love to hear, and I certainly won't share it with anyone else. Well, too quickly, that is.
I married beneath my station when I married Byron, and the funny thing is, his mite, Rodney, well, then I fell for him, and he's even lower. I mean, how can you figure that?
Oh, I can understand it. I can. You know, it's like when you go into the shop and there's lots of things on the top shelf, and then there's that dusty thing on the bottom shelf. It's been there a while and it's been picked over, but it has a certain allure. And your fingers find yourself reaching out to touch it and to take it home with you. And somehow, even though it's a lesser than, you prize it all the more.
Oh, you know me so well. Oh, Millicent, you are such a good friend.
Huh?
Tell me, what shall I do when I have two men, my husband and my lover, and they were best of friends, but I have been a wedge between them.
Many a woman is a wedge between one man and another. I remember you when you were but a small girl frolicking in these woods, and you had flowers that you'd trail behind you. You were a sweet young thing. I remember that in my mind like it was like a photograph.
Yes.
You're still a nice looker. That's what all the fellas say down at the pub. They say she's a nice looker, she is, isn't she? Quite a luscious one, too. I mean, why stop at two men? Why not fill your larder with lots and lots that you can be sustained by come winter?
Well, it's true. I was the looker in my time when I posed for the artist of my portrait drawn with those flowers.
You were quite a something. All us girls in the village, we all long to be Diana, to be precious and cosseted like you were. That's true.
But Millicent, look at me. I have aged.
Well,
There are lines upon my face that were not there before.
yes, I know, but not nearly as bad as the new map with the Indies, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, Millicent.
I know, I cut you. That was mean.
I have not told Byron that I have been, shall we say, in the company of Rodney.
I know a secret.
What?
I was on my way to pawn this doorknob when I overheard something interesting.
Well, tell me now, Millicent.
Your man knows. He was off a hunting in the new Lord's wood. He knows because you knew man. He let it slide. He let the truth be known. And now, both you fellas know one of the other. I overheard that in the shop window. I was passing the baker and old Mrs. Marquet was flapping her jaws.
Oh, as she always does. Oh, Millicent, I am angry with you. Why did you not tell me this? You are supposed to be my closest of friends. You overheard this news and you did not tell me?
I got to it in the end.
Oh.
I got around to it. It's my job. I'm the village gossip. I got to it, didn't I? Just because I didn't do it on your timetable, Miss High and Mighty, everybody wants a little bit of me.
But that gossip was about me, and I should have been the first person you told. How many know? Millicent, how many have you told?
I've only told... Oh, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
6, 7. But I love you. You're my friend. It's not as though I don't love you. It's not as though I don't care about you. I just like the power of holding on to that little bit of news for a little while, that's all. I just like the power.
I fear that I may have lost both Byron and Rodney, and it's because of you.
Yeah,
what kind of
so.
friend are you?
I'm just like everyone else, aren't I? Hoping to get on and get along in the world. You see, my currency is the stories of other people I share. That's my currency.
Wait, I think I know what's going on here. You are sleeping with both of them, are you not? Say it, Millicent, say it.
I don't have to say it. You just did. I'm going to leave you here in the woods to think about that. Unless, of course, you'd like to buy this crystal doorknob. Me family's hungry and me husband hasn't been able to shoot in the woods. But you get a lot of prizes from your gentlemen. And I haven't gotten a thing, because though I bed them, they still prefer you. So if you buy this, you'll help a friend.
I will not be off with you.
All right, then. Enjoy your solitude. Get used to it. Ta-ta, love.
Ta-ta. Woe is me. I shall go look for some food.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for joining us for our debut performance. I'm Deana Brown.
I'm Yael Schy.
And let's turn it over to our amazing host, Deana. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you so much, Deana and Yael. That set was fantastic. The sentence, I was on my way to pawn this doorknob, will never leave me. I will carry that with me always. Amazing job, Ephemeral Archivists. That was really fantastic. Our next team coming to the Vintage Improv Festival, our next duo, I had the joy of meeting a few years ago when they were performing here in Boston. They hail from Oklahoma City, and they're going to be coming to you live from their actual home theater, OKC Improv, like a real theater, which I haven't been to one of those in so many months that I'm, improv aside, excited to see a wall and some chairs. So I'm really thrilled to bring to the stage Sue Ellen and Bob. They make up a duo called the Grownups.
Okay. It's our book. Yes, we start all of our shows off with this book. As One Mad with Wine and Other Similes. This has got more than 8,000 similes in it, and we use it for suggestions. So, since none of you can really do this,
and we're in this theater all by ourselves. Hello.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're board and staff. You got keys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to flip this book. He's going to tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Left or right?
Left.
Tell me when.
Stop.
Sailboats move gently in the water like large white butterflies that had dipped down to drink.
One more time.
Sailboats moved gently in the water like large white butterflies that had dipped down to drink.
Margaret Miller.
Whoever. All right, that's our suggestion. Now a little scene painting and a mono scene.
I see a palisade and an expansive ocean front there with ships in the distance.
All right, and here on this beautiful balcony, there are white draperies everywhere.
The smell of smoke is in the air, not necessarily like nice little fireplace smokes, but there's smoke in the air.
And from a distance, we hear sirens. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're going to improvise for you.
All right.
I smell something. I don't know. I mean, we're not having the big fires here, so.
Oh my God, Dennis, it's probably your upper lip.
I do smoke a lot.
Yeah, you do. You smoke a lot. You smoke way too much. I can't believe you brought him on our trip.
Well, I mean, smoke them if you got them.
I guess so. I guess so. It's quite lovely here, though. What did this cost you?
Actually, I got it as like kind of a trade.
A trade? What
Kind
did
of.
you trade for this beautiful balcony and the
Well,
sea view?
I mean,
What is that, Greece?
we have it for the weekend.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
still, is that Greece?
Yeah, that's Greece.
Wow. Somehow I thought it was bigger.
And I thought the water would be clearer, greener, nicer.
I
Agnes,
know.
I wanted this to be a special trip.
It is. Are we going to the feta cheese field soon? It's what I really wanted to see.
Feta always smells like feet.
Feet.
It just smells like feet to me. I just don't like feta. I mean,
Dennis, you know I love feta. That's why I wanted to
will
come here in
go-
the first place.
I will feta with you. You know I will always feta with you. But
Yeah.
my heart is in it only because of you.
All right, all right. Where are the servants? I thought this place came with servants.
Well, I didn't really trade it up. I mean, like, some people are staying at our house this weekend.
Oh,
That's
so
why
we're
we're
just
sta-
staying in their house.
It's
There
kind
are
of
no
a swap.
servants.
It's kind of a swap. Yeah.
We gotta do this ourselves?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, well, I can pretend to be, yes. Excuse me, madame.
What's Greek for Grubhub?
How may I assist you with your food needs today?
Well,
I mean, it's stocked.
Jeeves,
Yes.
feta. Go get me feta.
Feta with,
It's the cheese that smells like feet.
and olives.
And olives. Kalamata.
So 3 for 3 things I don't like that you do like, but I will get them for you.
Uh-huh. Olives, feta. What's the third?
Calamari.
That's the kind of olive.
Oh, calamari. Oh, I thought you meant like squid.
But you can get squid.
I can get squid.
Let's fish for it. We're right here on the ocean. We could fish for it.
Okay.
Or we could just like pull up the traps. Do they trap calamari?
Oh, wow, there are traps out there
Yeah.
already. There may be crab traps or
Is it okay if we pull one up?
I didn't hear not to.
All right, then pull one of those babies up.
Okay.
That, stay over here. Stay over
Okay,
this way.
I gotta go out there and do it.
Don't get that. Be careful. You know you can't swim, Dennis. I'm not going to jump in and save you again.
I have a crab.
You remember what happened on the Hawaii vacation?
I almost died.
Yes,
Thank
you almost died. I had to go get you. You were getting taken out by the current. You wouldn't swim straight back in.
Thank you.
You're just
again.
supposed to swim with the current and kind of get toward the well.
Thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Perhaps you just saved it again.
Perhaps I did. What's in the trap?
Crab. One little crab.
One little crab. Oh! I don't know we can even eat that. Now it's chum.
Okay.
Are you just gonna throw it out there and pull up another pot? Another trap. Pull out another trap. See what we get.
Shit, wait.
What?
You do that one.
All right. Can.
Oh,
It's a can of beans. A big can of beans.
excellent. All right.
But they're not seaworthy.
Seaworthy bean?
How did you get a can of beans in there anyway? It seems like it would have sunk to the bottom. This is suspicious. There are people out there putting beans
Are we
in
sure it's
the
beans?
crab traps.
Are we sure it's beans? Hold on, we're in the kitchen.
Open it up and look. But I still feel like there's a plot. What'd you find out?
Beans.
Beans. Fine. That?
Not good beans.
How long have those? Check the expiration. Is it in Greek?
Well, the date isn't, and it's 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get sick just standing by.
Let's skip the beans.
Get the beans.
Skip the beans.
I guess I wanted this to be like a second, not honeymoon, but like a second adventure.
Well,
in
it
the
couldn't
world.
be a second honeymoon. We didn't have a first
I
honeymoon.
know.
Yeah, I know. You're always gonna work. You're always gonna.
One of
I
these
know. One of these days. One of these days.
days. Right. But I mean, I work so that you can do your art.
Yeah.
So I mean, I try to allow you to express yourself.
And I do some beautiful art.
You do. I mean,
The bonsais in the shape of the Marvel comic book superheroes is stunning.
that is amazing.
I know people ask for it all the time.
Yeah, and Thor is, of course, more popular because green.
Green.
Or not, yeah.
That's Hulk.
Hulk. Hit Thor. Thor would probably hurt me if he heard that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He would hammer you.
He would.
Yeah. And
And
it is a nice vacation. Thank you, Dennis.
well,
Thank you.
I am not creative myself, so my creation is allowing you to be creative.
Run that past me one more time.
I'm not creative.
Right, I got that.
So the only way that I can express any creativity is by working to allow you to express your creativity.
So you're a secondary creative?
How about
You're like a second degree creative?
how about a creation enabler?
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, how about a patron of the arts?
That sounds nice.
That's better than,
I like
Enable.
the patron of the arts. Yeah,
yeah,
that's beautiful. There might be something else in the trap, though.
yeah, God, I hope so.
I think it's a fishing boot. The classic boot.
Oh, the classic boot.
That classic boot.
I bet you could do some art with that.
I probably could. You see that all the time in the comics. They pull up a boot, but
That's right.
you don't really see it in person. And here it
there
is.
a foot in it?
No, just fish.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, gunk. It's size 10. Milan, it's from Milan.
Well, la, la.
It's
Okay.
an Italian
An
boot.
Italian boot,
It's a very nice boot.
which is kind of ironic because Italy looks like a boot.
Wow,
It's kind of meta.
that just blew my mind. So we're in Greece. What should we find here?
Feta.
Greece looks like feta,
I don't know. Greece probably looks like maybe a hamburger.
like a hamburger.
I don't know. I don't know what Greece looks like.
Well,
I mean, I know that if you cook a hamburger, you
I think
get
it looks
Greece.
kind of like Louisiana.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just guessing here. Roughly Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah. So what does Louisiana look like?
Underwater.
A boot.
A boat.
Well, it also kind of looks like a boot.
Does every place look like a boot?
Well, in Canada, they just use it as a word.
A boot?
A boot.
I'm going to turn a boot.
That's right.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, other than feta and olives,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do?
I'm getting a little concerned about the sirens that are getting closer.
Yeah, the smoke is getting considerably more.
Yeah, do you think it's the olive trees? What?
Oh, God, I hope it's.
I mean, I can see it billowing over that direction.
I can only hope that it's like a feta factory.
A feta factory? Do they have factories or is it just a portion of the dairy?
I just hope it just burns up all the feta.
Oh, God.
The only good
You're
feta
cruel.
is burnt feta. Maybe I'd like it better if it was burnt. I don't know.
Burnt feta?
It would smell, like burnt feet. No, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. It's odd. The color of the smoke is changing. It's kind
I
of
thought it was-
white.
I thought that was just what I was smoking. Okay.
No, I think maybe we've elected a new pope.
Oh, wow. Wait.
Were we electing a pope?
Well, we're not really in, don't they do that in Vatican City?
Yeah, but I thought maybe we could see it from here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, if you can see Russia from Alaska, surely you can see Vatican
Well,
City from Greece.
I haven't heard that the current pope is dead, so.
No, I hadn't either.
We probably would have heard that.
Oh, okay, you're probably right.
I mean, they may not even let us in the country if the Pope had died. I don't know. They may like freeze the borders. The Pope is dead.
Pope is dead. Nobody comes in here. Bless yourself.
You shall not pass.
That's right. No, I don't think they do that in Greece. In Greece, they tend to dance and break plates.
Those are two things I can get behind.
Dancing and breaking plates. Let me get some plates.
Okay.
All right.
Are there any bricks that are not broken?
These all have cracks in the middle, so they're kind of pre-broken.
Okay, the only thing I know to do is go. Hoopa!
Hoopa?
That's it. Is that what you do? Are you breaking? Hoopa!
Hoopa.
I was a movie like something about a woman getting married or something, and Greek wedding.
Ah,
Hoopa!
hoopa. I see.
That's all I know about Greece.
Ah.
Other than we're close to it.
All right. I wonder if they let you swim out there.
Not me.
Not you, certainly not
And
you.
the thing is, if you go swimming and something wrong happens, I can't save you.
I saw where this little girl on a unicorn float floated for miles. I could get a unicorn float.
Okay, I had no idea where you're going with that. Okay. I thought maybe and that little girl could save you if you.
No.
Okay.
She's not even here, as far as I know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you could get a.
Big unicorn float
Right.
and just kind of bob.
Head off to Greece.
Yeah.
And leave me here by myself.
Oh, no. I mean, just bob around out there in the bay.
You were telling me about the currents.
Well, I don't think there's riptides in the bay.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't know.
And sharks?
Sharks.
Do
Oh
they
my
have-
God,
I
sharks.
mean, you had me throw chum out there. I bet you it's attracting.
Oh God, I'd forgotten about the sharks.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
So really,
Sharks.
the whole expression, let's get chummy, is really not a good one.
I don't want to be out there if there's sharks.
No, I mean, I don't know that there are, but I don't know that they're not.
Is it Shark Week? Are they aware when it is Shark Week? Do they show up more often?
Yeah, I think that's a thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Some kind of inter-shark communication occurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's probably emails, memos. I think I see a shark now.
Hey, Sharky, Sharky.
Yep. Look at that fin.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Maybe,
Sirens are getting closer.
I was gonna say, maybe that's what the sirens are
Oh,
all
it's a
about.
shark siren.
Sharks.
And then they burn special shark smoke so that people will know to stay out of the water.
It doesn't sound right.
None of it does. But I mean, I've never heard that that's not a thing.
This is all because you won't get me feta, right?
Yeah.
Dennis, is this all about the feta?
I bet there's some feta in the fridge.
Have you looked in the fridge?
I'll go look.
See if there is feta. Smell if you smell feet.
Oh, God. Oh.
Do you smell
Oh.
feet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hold on.
Come on, bring it out. Oh my God, that looks terrific.
Take it and eat it over there.
That looks wonderful. Can I crumble it on? Is there something to crumble this on? You don't eat feta just straight out. I mean,
Here's
just
like-
chunks of it, like shoving it in your mouth.
I want to play.
It's like an accompaniment to something. Why didn't you just hand it to me in my hands?
Well, I mean,
Is there a plate? Is there a bowl? Is there a vessel?
Oh, yeah, one of them.
Give me a vessel.
Semi-broken.
I need a vessel.
Semi-broken.
All right. Oh, yeah.
It's everything I can do to not just go hoopah.
Please don't.
Okay.
All right. Is there salad?
No, but there's some kind of alcohol.
Oh, ouzo, I bet.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, I think so.
Does not smell like feet.
Nope.
You have yours, I'll have mine.
You're gonna drink while I eat feta?
Yeah, that sounds like a really good plan.
It doesn't sound so good. Sounds like you're gonna have a better weekend than I am.
You can have some.
I could?
Yeah.
You want some cheese?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Positive. Did
Uh-huh.
you wash your hands?
I can go dip them in the ocean.
No.
All right.
I already threw it down. That's,
Oh. What the hell was this?
yeah, came with two.
Strange. Dang.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
You just fed it on.
Uh-huh. So,
Oh, God, here we go. It's time for the talk.
the talk. You think I don't know you lost your job, right?
Well, I mean, I go out every day and
You go out
Stay
every
away.
day and you stay away.
I come back at the right time.
Mm-hmm, you do.
And I didn't know how to tell you.
This is going all glass menagerie in the business school, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I thought a good trip.
Where
would-
Laura goes out and she just sits in the park and comes home and Amanda gets mad.
Well, yeah, it's been 2 months.
I thought so.
I've been playing a lot of chess in the park. That's been nice.
That's nice. Chess in the park is nice. It was when the birds started following you home I began to suspect.
I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't want to not be a supporter of your art.
You are a patron. You are a patron of my art. My bonsai art. In fact, maybe while we're here, I could cut a small bush.
Or I could get a job.
That doesn't seem very likely.
No,
No, it's more likely I'm going to cut a bush into the shape of a Marvel character. All right, we got a bush.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one what does it look like?
Right now,
Not a DC, I want a Marvel.
no. It's big enough. I
Mhm.
see the Avengers.
All of them?
All of them.
That's a lot of work.
Assemble.
That's an awful lot of work.
We got 3 more days here.
True, and we're sure as hell not swimming, are we?
I'm not. If you find your mermaid,
If I find a
Well, my
unicorn
unicorn,
float, I
yeah.
might swim, but
Yeah.
meanwhile, have we got clippers?
now let me ask,
Am I gonna have to chew this?
are you inspired to do it? just
Not
doing
really, I just feel obligated.
Then don't.
Oh.
Art should never be obligation.
But it is, right now it feels like obligation.
No, then forget it.
It feels like I have to do it
Forget it.
because we're staying here.
Forget it. I
But
mean,
their house is much nicer than ours, let's
why
face it.
they wanted to swap with us for a week?
I know, they're sitting there in the middle of dog hair.
That's why, hey, they want to, they want to.
Well, okay, that's pretty weird, but you know I've had dumpster smells and the
Yeah.
toilet leaks, and we warned them.
I know,
They're crazy.
they wanted to have the American experience.
I probably should clip that hedge though. Wouldn't that make them feel better? I mean, they're gonna come back and, you know,
So they're coming back from America, they have
Uh-huh.
the American,
Len and Steve
Experience.
come back here, they've got their bags, they set them down, they go, oh my God, look at that.
yes. So do you think Marvel's gonna do that for them?
Well, it's what I do.
Okay. So who, among all the Marvel characters, do you think would speak to the people who just had the American experience?
Which one's Captain America?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, he's pretty American.
Is he Marvel?
Oh yeah, he's definitely, he's an Avenger.
You're sure?
Nerd's honor.
Okay, okay.
So shield and all, huh?
I think we can do a shield from this one right
By we,
here.
you mean you.
Yeah, by we mean me.
Hold on.
Now what?
He's a surgeon.
Oh my
It's
God,
all
you're
this-
right.
Yeah, all the, yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
You may have to autoclave them when you're done, in case he has to go do surgery, but you're good, you're good.
What do you think he's gonna do surgery on?
Well, probably a person, but
A person?
he'll probably use different tools, like hospital-based tools.
Hospital-based tools.
I don't know where that works.
Okay, these are probably just his practice tools.
Yes.
His Sweeney Todd tools.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, so we've got the big shield here. I'll just cut off all these branches. Do you think they'll care?
No, I mean, they're getting the American experience here too.
That's true. Where we trash everything and say, look, it's better.
Right.
Yeah, they'll appreciate that about America, I think.
God bless America.
God bless
And Captain
America.
America.
And Captain America.
And that's our show. Thanks, everybody.
Excellent job. Thank you so much for joining us, the Grownups. Really wonderful work. I've learned a couple of things from your show. The American experience is where we trash everything and say it's better. And very meaningful to me, art should never be an obligation. I hope everyone in the audience enjoyed watching both of our amazing acts tonight. I want to give a big thank you to Deana and Yael of Ephemeral Archivists, of course to Sue Ellen and Bob, who we just saw from the Grownups. I want to thank Xander for running our tech tonight. A big thank you to Mickey, the artistic director of the Vintage Improv Festival, for bringing all of these amazing improvisers together this weekend. You can join us for more shows tomorrow night, including my curated team show, which is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We'll be debuting a new form called Breaking News, which is a loving tribute to the chaos of the 24-hour news cycle. You can also visit vintageimprovfestival.org for more information about all the shows that are remaining this weekend and to find out about upcoming events. For me and everyone at the Vintage Improv Festival and for Ephemeral Archivists and the Grownups, thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your night, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.